visual unconscious moments. Let's go through these. What do we think? And while you're yelling them out, I'm going to squash this spider. Give me 2 seconds.
Throat, looking around.
Yep. So I turned my camera off and my microphone so you didn't hear me squeal when I did that. Oh, I hate spiders. All right. So visual unconscious moments.
For that phobia.
Yeah. What are we going to look for with an unconscious moment?
Blinking.
Eye blinking.
Blinking.
Swallowing.
Swallowing.
Staring off.
Heavy sigh.
Heavy sigh. Looking off.
Into space.
I'll touch on this one, Eric. That's a good one. That's what Isla did the most. There was a lot of
Lost for words.
what am I doing right now if I'm the client and I'm going,
Thinking.
That's
Thinking.
all trance is. Trance is just deep contemplation, deep thinking, to a point where the client thinks so much they get lost in their own thoughts, snap out of it and go, where did I go for an hour? Because they got so lost in it. And that's the way, this is important. That's the way Isla started to do trance, was looking off, thinking. We'll get to the auditory stuff very soon. She did that as well. But I want to point out this right now and write this down. Every client does therapy and trance differently. Let them do it their way. Don't force your fucking regressions on people. Don't force your relaxation or your timelines. Why? You're not in charge. They're way more intuitive and have more wisdom than you ever will. Why? Because they have known themselves for how many years they've been alive. Who am I to step in just because I got a certification? Just because I can read a piece of paper? I'm not in charge here. So I want to point out, let's say Isla's thinking and I'm saying, no, Isla, please close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and relax. I'm now forcing it. Who likes being told what to do? No one. Do you reckon your unconscious mind likes being told what to do? Do this for an experiment. For the next 30 days, tell your unconscious mind you're a millionaire. Come back to me in 30 days. Let me know how you go. But that's what we're told to do, aren't we? Do it for 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. We're told to tell our mind what to do. Who's ever had a problem they've tried to solve before by telling yourself you don't have that problem anymore? You can overcome it. You're creative. You're wonderful. You're powerful. You're strong. Doesn't that problem still fucking exist? It's the same thing with clients. We're not going to tell them what to do. And that's what Edwin did so perfectly. All right. So visual stuff. A lot of blinking, staring away, thinking, a lot of moving. You see clients get a bit fidgety. Some will relax. Some will get fidgety. What else might we see?
Isla did some movements with her hands a few
Yes,
times. That
definitely
was
very
also,
fidgety. Yep.
yes, and coughing.
Everyone saw that as well, the coughing. Now we could ask,
Yeah.
we'll look at day 2, the ETM, emotional trance method. We can use those things as a platform for trance. We can do all that by day 2 or day 3, depending where we get to it. What else might we see?
What looked like confusion.
Yeah, everyone see that in her face? There was confusion, like, okay, these are just questions. Why am I struggling to come up with an answer? Because that seems weird, right? I'm just talking. What else?
She wrinkled her nose and then she caught herself.
Yeah. This is always interesting when them consciously, they catch themselves going into trance. Okay, it's a cool thing. What else?
A big sigh.
Yeah. And some of these things will bleed into auditory. So let's look at those now. Auditory. The sighs are a big one. I know when I've done trance work before, I do that a lot. So that's my tell. That's my little Freudian slip. All right. What might we hear to tell us that she's going somewhere trance related and I should pay attention?
I feel like you can hear the energy of it, or you can
Yeah.
hear or something.
You can hear the tone of how people express unconscious ideas. And that's what I picked up on. That's what I always hear the most because I'm used to doing sessions without a camera on. So, and that's why I said to Edwin, and please guys, go back and watch this. It's very subtle. The way she said vanity and the way she said turmoil. She would look to the side. The way it would come out was very forceful, different tone than when she was more conscious. And all it takes is that one little bit to catch a client, for you to ask a question about that, and it will blow them away. Like, how the hell did you know that? Because you just told me, but you don't realize you told me. And that's our whole Erickson approach. Okay. What else might we hear? So definitely sighing, the emotions, crying, laughing, coughing. What else?
It could be the tone or the emphasis of it as well. So
yeah, tone, emphasis, yeah, the way they express the ideas.
Or speed, should I say. That may fluctuate. It may go faster or slower.
Yep.
More emphasis.
All you're looking for is what's different. Some of these things just aren't the same. What's different? She said these words like this for 2 straight minutes. Then this one word, she looked away. It was very soft when she said it. Then her volume picked up again. She was back to normal speaking. That's what we're looking for. And it's those unconscious moments as we go through this, we're going to start to explore, because that's the unconscious mind in action. And we're going to follow that tail. What else might we hear?
Contradiction.
Swallowed words.
Yes. Okay. Other big unconscious moments as far as auditory are things when clients talk about love. We use Isla's vanity, care, hate. These mean different things to different people. So they're worth exploring as well.